Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the prettiest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Sure enough.
Well, who am I?
Sure enough.
Who am I?
Sure enough.
I can't hear you.
Alright, you know what I figured I'd do is I figured I would give DarkFool about 3 to 4 days. You know, like the Easter weekend. Just so he could sit there and think, maybe I've actually done it. Maybe I've actually pwned Jason King. But it doesn't happen. See, that's the thing. And it's never going to happen. I haven't run across anybody yet that's even fucking... I should run across a few people that have come close. But we all know that close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, and we're not playing with either one of those fucking trick toys. You know what I'm saying? We're not playing with bottles of hot sauce or weak sauce. That was a fucking joke that you took way too fucking far, dude. But anyway, I'm fucking glad to know it worked. At least a little bit there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's how you pwned yourself. I don't fucking know. The first clip that I'm going to play in this video, the intro, is going to speak for itself, and you're going to pwn yourself in it. So I don't need to fucking do anything more with that. And then I'm going to get to the meat of what you're saying, because really I've dealt with this before and I've destroyed it before, which is what I said in the last video. I've actually destroyed this before in other videos. And you're bringing nothing new to the fucking table. In fact, you're like beating a dead horse to the point where the dead horse is now the DarkFool, which is like you're attacking me in this video, but you're really only attacking yourself. And I'll get back to why in a second. So let's roll some more DarkFool fucking clips and have some more fucking fun with them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and by the way, you overdid the fucking Watchmen shit, dude. You really overdid it. You don't need to do that shit every time you think you made a point. Your points should be good enough on their own. You should roll the fucking shit at the end or at the beginning, or both, but not every fucking like 30 seconds. Please, come on.
Oh man, you want to play rough? Let's play rough, man. It doesn't matter who's right. So you implying that I am taking a Christian position is dead wrong.
But she's a Christian, and you're not. You're not. You're not.
Oh! You're right! Alright, A, it's just an insult, period, to the memory of the person who died.
Alright, so help me out here. How do you exactly insult a memory? I know that's kind of like a parlance in the way we talk, but how do you do it, really? A memory, when you talk about a memory of a person who has died, you're talking about ideas in another person's head. How do you insult those? Is it by insulting that person? What the fuck are you actually even talking about? You're not even really making a whole lot of sense here. An insult to the memory. Oh yeah, that sounds almost like a fucking like Julius Caesar quote or some shit like that. Like, we came not to bury Caesar but to praise him. Or was it the other way around? I fucking forget. Doesn't even matter. You see what I'm saying? Caesar was Caesar, regardless of what the fuck Mark Antony said at his fucking funeral. You get what I'm saying? Fuck it.
That's the first part. Second part is, yeah, your work may live on after you die, but others can take your work and either build on it or completely twist it. You know what I mean? I'll give you a perfect example of what I'm talking about and how history also proves my side. It doesn't matter who's right. Is Nietzsche. Friedrich Nietzsche's work was taken by the Nazi Party and twisted to fit a Nazi agenda. And now, after that, he became widely misquoted, misinterpreted, and so it's important how you're perceived after you die.
Yeah, so maybe if Nietzsche had his little satanic funeral, it all would have worked out. You know what I mean? That's kind of the point you're making, and it's retarded. Nietzsche would have been misquoted by whoever he was going to be misquoted by, regardless of whatever the fuck you're talking about. You're not making any sense, you're not making any points, you're just fucking... No, I'm not going to talk about that. Anyway.
See, it's like this, Jason. You're saying this is the current, and it's moving, but it's moving ever so slowly, and I'm saying, hit the gas pedal, man! Hit the gas pedal, let's make this thing go faster, let's take out our opposition, or at least stand up to it.
Okay, so he's beefing about how fast the current's moving along because it's not moving along fast enough for him. So let's hit the gas pedal, dude. Let me help you out with something here. You would have a better chance of hitting the gas pedal, to use your metaphor, as an individual than you ever would as a member of a group, even the founder of a group. If you look at history and look at those that have moved the current forwards, and there are those who have done so, they are all individuals. Even when you look at Muhammad, even when you look at Jesus, even when you look at fucking Alexander the Great, when you look at Genghis Khan, these are individuals. Sure, they have groups around them. Those are groups of people that want to be like them. Don't you fucking get it? You know, you are my favorite Satanist, but I don't think you really understand the current. I've said it before, I'll say it again, I'll say it over and over and over until you prove otherwise. Prove me fucking otherwise. Founding a little satanic group is not going to move the current forward. Anton LaVey moved the current forward not because he founded the Church of Satan, but because he was Anton LaVey. And he was a small little bit character, you know what I mean? Bill Gates moved the current forward not because he founded Microsoft, but because he did what was necessary for Microsoft to be founded. God, fucking understand it, man. You're not getting it at all.
He who has the gold makes the rules. Faith! Oh, now who's the Christian? Fuck faith, man. Fuck waiting for results, man. Make them happen.
Oh, the dude is hating on faith. Why are you hating on faith, man? Do you even understand what it is? You use faith every time you go to the supermarket and buy a can of soup because it says tomato on the label, but you don't know that there's really tomato soup inside. You take it on faith because you believe in the manufacturer, which is why you're more likely to buy a name brand than a house brand. Etc. Faith is just believing something you can't prove. Doesn't mean you don't have a reason to believe it. It just means you can't prove it at the moment. We can't prove that there is even such a thing as the satanic current. I know we observe it, but that observation, that's intuitive. It's not demonstrable. Otherwise we wouldn't be having arguments with Christians, etc. Otherwise Tim couldn't say, well, what you call the current is what I call the mighty Jack of Doom. You know what I'm saying? So faith is not something I think you want to shit can, dude. Especially if you want to be a theistic Satanist. Otherwise, maybe you should, abandon all faith, ye who enter here. Or whatever, some shit like that. Did I quote the right... Jorge, did I quote the right fucking... Dude, wake the fuck up, man! Fuck! Do I need to retake this fucking...
But, you see, there's something you're neglecting, JJ. And that's this. There is strength in numbers.
No, I've always agreed. There is indeed strength in numbers, but when you get yourself some numbers, you come back and talk to me. Because right now it's just you talking. There ain't nobody there talking with you. I told you before, get at least one other person on camera with you saying I believe what DarkFoolio believes. Maybe I'll even half shut the fuck up. But until then, it's just you running your mouth about something that will never happen. A pipe dream. Like I said, a fool's pipe dream. It has a video I made destroying you. You obviously didn't get the message. Anyway.
Do you remember the Buddhist technique of the palm descending from heaven?
The long-last art we all thought was forever gone.